Welcome to a brand new webinar with Cosmetic Laser Dermatology. I am here today with our esteemed medical esthetician, and we are going to be introducing her brand new 3xFacial, and she's available for all of your question and answers. So before we get to your questions, we have a couple slides just to make sure you understand and know all about Farzaneh's background, and you can see a couple of the results that she's going to be speaking about today. So I will just, the agenda today, I'll introduce the practice really quickly and Farzaneh. Of course, Farzaneh is part of Cosmetic Laser Dermatology, where we have been San Diego's #1 destination for beautiful skin for over 35 years. We also have 9 board certified dermatologists, and we are so grateful. And you see this beautiful photo of them all here, and our PA Lazand and our medical esthetician Farzaneh. So Farzaneh is our only medical esthetician at the practice. We have over 60 lasers and devices, and Farzaneh will be going over a few of them today. So the one and only Farzaneh. If you don't know her, I hope you do at the end of this webinar. But Farzaneh was voted best medical esthetician, not only in San Diego, but actually really in almost the entire country by some of the big companies like SkinCeuticals. She has very advanced training. She has been, how many years have you been working alongside Dr. Goldman?
About 22 years.
Unbelievable, you guys. 22 years side by side. They have been working and coordinating for patients' health together and their skin. I will let Farzaneh tell you a little bit more about herself right now. So Farzaneh, would you like to add anything to this?
Hi, everyone. I want to say hi first. Hi, everyone. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Farzaneh Momeni. I'm a medical esthetician at Cosmetic Laser Dermatology, as Lisa said, in San Diego with over 32 years of experience helping my client achieve healthy, radiant skin. Tonight, I'm going to share one of my signature and most loved treatment. The 3xFacial is a powerful multi-step treatment that targeted dullness, dehydration, aging, and uneven texture. As you all know, every skin is different. It's never one size fits all. That's why I customize every part of my treatment based off your skin unique condition and your goal. I will also share how I customize treatment for different skin type, give you tips to build a smart skincare plan and answer your skincare question. And what is the 3xFacial? Is a multi-plane medical treatment that combines 3 advanced techniques to deeply clean, exfoliated, nourishing, and rejuvenating the skin, all in one session to make the skin healthier, improve elasticity and firmness, reduction in texture and acne scar, and glowing skin. Actually, it doesn't have any downtime, and every skin condition can have this treatment, 3xFacial. That's it, Lisa. And now I would love to open it up to you. If you have any question about facial, skincare products, or your own skin, feel free to ask.
Absolutely, we will get into that. And before we do, I just want you guys to see some of Farzaneh's beautiful photos here. So maybe we can just go through these quickly, Farzaneh, so people can see some of the actual results that you've been receiving. So we have, these are all just customized 3xFacial before and afters, right?
Yes, they are.
So amazing.
And if you have any question about what I did for each person, I will be more than happy to talk about it.
Well, here's a great question that goes along with this photo. So, what can I do to get some of the dark patches off of my face? I've tried your pads with no success.
Okay. Usually what I do, if we have a lot of dead cells, the dead cells, it makes the skin very dull, and it shows the pigment more. It is more visible. The exfoliation is going to be one of the best treatment we can do. I love the pad. The pad is hydroquinone, and usually it's a prescription which our doctors recommended that. Depend of what kind of pigment you have, and like you go with 4%, 6%, 8% hydroquinone. But before you use the hydroquinone, the pad we were talking, it's the best to do a good exfoliation to remove all the dead cells. When you remove all the dead cells, the ingredient of the pad, the ingredient of the products absorb deeper to your skin, and you can have more benefit of that. Think about it. You have a lot of dead cells on the skin, and you use the pad. Even think maybe you don't wash your face beautifully, you don't remove the makeup, and then when you use the pad, of course it's not working. Now, what I can do for you, usually I ask my patient to come to the office. I do the peel. I do first the peel for you. We have many different kind of peel, but one of the best peel I can do is VI peel. It really helps make amazing difference on the pigment and melasma. I do the peel first, and then 2 weeks after you come back, because the peel help to bring everything to the surface, you come back, and then after that I do my 3xFacial. 3xFacial. What I do before I start to do the treatment of any patient, first I take the pictures of them, and then after the second treatment, I take another pictures. We can put it together, and you can see the difference on your skin. That's why I believe it's the best you do use a good cleanser, clean your skin very nicely. Definitely, I go stay with vitamin C, some products for discoloration to use it every day, and use your pad in the night. And if it is melasma, for sure you want to talk to one of our dermatologists in the office to see if they have any different idea, different laser to work for you.
Okay, guys, start asking your questions now. So, how is it best for me to understand what my skin type is and what my skin wants?
Before we go there, I wanted to talk about the last question, because, or I had one text message of one of my patients is asking, talk about the products. What I really like for the skin of the color is going to be, one is vitamin C. For sure, I go with vitamin C. Definitely niacinamide serum, azelaic acid, and the azelaic cream or azelaic acid. Retin-A is helping with that too. And for sure, you want to use the sunscreen. That was one of a part of the last question.
I am so glad you were able to get a couple of these questions. Thank you all for being patient.
I got they text me actually.
We
Thank
love you
you
all
so
so
much,
much.
Martha.
I did tell you we were live. At least this proves we were telling.
Okay, that's
Okay, so back to that question. So how should I understand what skin type I have and what my skin wants?
okay. It depends. It depends of few several factors. The first one, that what kind of skin you have. Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin, sensitive skin, rosacea skin, pigment? Is the first depend of these things. And then I concern your concerns and your goals. What is your concern? What is your goal? When you come to me, the first thing I do when I do the consultation with you, I'm asking, what is your concern? What is your goal? That's why if we know all those things, and then definitely sometimes it's the budget, and sometimes it's the like downtime. Some people, they don't want to go through downtime. Some people, they want to, they don't mind. That make the decision what treatment we can do for the patient.
How about topical treatments at home for acne?
For acne, I go with definitely salicylic acid. one of the best, but depend on what kind of acne you have. But definitely salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, these two treatment, niacinamide, and moisturizer. Try to clean your skin very nicely to be able to absorb the products next to each other on the skin. Layer of the products is very important to use which products you have to use. But the first, definitely, I go with salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, niacinamide. We can go with azelaic acid too. Those ingredients help with the acne.
So great. And just so you all know, we also offer a number of treatments at the office for acne, treatments with our dermatologist, as well as treatments with Farzaneh. So just let me know if you want me to show any of those videos, Farz. How about, can you tell me more? Do you use the jet peel, and can you tell me more about the device?
Do you want to show the treatment? Do you want me to show the video and then explain what it does?
Yes.
Okay, I have a video. It's about the jet peel. What it does, the jet peel. Before we go to the video, the jet peel, it does few different things. It does the lymphatic drainage to get rid of all the toxin of the body. Then I do exfoliation. After exfoliation with the jet peel, I infuse the serum and all the ingredient to the skin, and then I customize the booster for your skin. What it does, the jet peel, with the pressure of the air and oxygen, I send all the products deep to your skin to help to give your skin all the benefit from the surface and from the deeper layer of the skin. If you like to know how I customize that one as the 3xFacial, first, always I do dermaplaning. Dermaplaning is my #1 treatment in my office. I always said this is the basic things to do. The foundation of my work is dermaplaning. I do dermaplaning to remove all the dead cells. After that, I do lymphatic drainage. After lymphatic drainage,
Should I play this? Should I play this?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please go.
Hi, my name's Stacy, and I just finished the most.
Here, I will.
It's okay. My patient can talk about it. That's
She and
fine.
I go way back. And
This is the salt facial,
to
actually.
know her and have met her.
Okay.
She is such a bright light in my life, and she always makes me a glowing goddess. Today we tried a few new treatments that I hadn't tried before, and my skin is just absolutely radiant and glowing.
Now this is the jet peel. If you look at that, with the pressure of the air and oxygen, I send all the products almost like 3 millimeters deep to the skin for firmness, tightening the skin, and sometimes it helps to minimize, it's brightening the pigment of the skin too. I have the ingredient, I have the products. We can use that for the people if they have acne, they have pigment or dry skin, all kind of skin. It's safe for every single people. Usually I use that one for the people they have rosacea, or sometimes I use that one after the CO2 laser, because after CO2 laser, the skin is so sensitive, we cannot touch the skin. With the pressure of the air, I send the healing products deep to the skin. This treatment created 28 years ago in Israel, and then we are carrying that one in Europe for last 12 years, to using it in the hospital for the 3rd grade burning and the burning victim. That's what it does. And then they brought it to aesthetic for firmness, tightness, hydration, and all these good things.
Love it. Okay, so do you offer different treatments for teenagers?
Definitely. For the teenagers, depend. If they have acne, and most of the time they have very bumpy skin, a lot of bump under the skin. It's very painful for the teenager to do extraction. What I do a peel. I have a variety of the peel. One of that one, again, I go back to VI peel. It comes in many different ones. For the teenager, I use the purifying VIP peel. What it does, it helps to bring all the impurities to the surface. And 2 weeks after, I ask them to come back because everything is on the surface. It's so easy to do extraction and take care of that one. As much as I can, I clean their pores. And then if we see still they have acne scar, a lot of things, we have a lot of different laser. I love the photodynamic therapy laser. We can do that one with that laser. We have Acure laser. If I cannot fix it, we have all the best doctor in the world here in our office. Definitely everybody too. We work very close together, and we usually share the customers together to get the best benefit. For this beautiful patient I have, she came to me and she had acne. I believe this is the time she had rash because she's in hospital. She's using the mask all the time. What I did for her, first I did VIP procedure plus, purifying procedure plus. It helps with acne and acne scar. Then when she come back 2 weeks after, I did for her dermaplaning. After dermaplaning, I did the salt treatment, and this is her result after 2 treatments.
I love that.
This is another of my beautiful patient. She comes with all the problem is the teenagers, they love to touch their skin. Please do not do that one because you don't help your skin. You spread the bacteria. Think about it. If you look at some of the pictures, you have one acne, if you squeeze it, you spread the bacteria, and then it's going to be a bunch of family around that. That's why please do not touch your skin. For this patient, I did again the peel extraction, and then usually for the second time when they come back for extraction, it's not just extraction. I do extraction. It's a customized treatment for extraction. I do the deep cleaning, exfoliation. Sometimes I use like very gentle exfoliation, and then I do extraction. After extraction, I use a peel, depend of their skin, and the peel help to shrink the pores. Doesn't have any downtime. This peel doesn't have any downtime, but to be able to shrink the pores and not to let the bacteria goes back to the skin, I definitely do the peel after extraction. And this is her after 3 treatment, I believe I did it for her.
Okay.
Yes, please.
No, go ahead. We just have so many questions. Tell us quickly so I can get to one more question.
Okay, this is my other patient. He came with all the acne scar. He had few laser treatment too. Before I start to work on him, he had few laser, PDT laser, clear and beryllium laser for his pigment. And then when he started to come to me, I did for him the salt facial actually, and extraction, and one VI peel, and that's the result after 3 treatment.
That's amazing. So I think with some of the technical difficulties, a few people may have missed the original introduction of the 3xFacial. So if you wouldn't mind, can you just tell us more about what the facial is, the 3xFacial?
Yeah, sure, definitely. With the 3xFacial, I love to customize the treatment for my patient. I don't want to do just one treatment. You come to my room, ask me, I want to do the facial, I do facial, relaxing facial, you go home. This is not me. If some patient comes and asks me, I want to be relaxed, I said, please, it's wrong place. I'm not relaxing you here. But what I did, I started to do it. It goes back for like 30 years ago when I started to do this treatment, because I know the people, they need the benefit of everything. It's not just to put the oil on your face and massage the oil to your skin. That's why I started to do, I was thinking, okay, how about first do the good exfoliation. One of the best exfoliation is dermaplaning. I do dermaplaning, removing all the dead cells, and then after that, I make the decision what is the best facial for that person. It depends of, again, goes back the concerns and the goal of my patients. I do a hydrofacial, or I do the salt treatment, or I do the jet peel treatment, or one of these treatments I have in the office. And usually after the end of each treatment, I use a peel to help to, help to shrink the pores of the patient and give the skin a glow. One of the peel I usually do it is the glycolic acid peel. What it does, it produces the collagen production, bring the elasticity of the skin back, help to minimize the large pores, discoloration, and give the skin a beautiful glow. This is what I decided to go with 3xFacial, a customized treatment for my beautiful patient to make them more beautiful.
Exactly. I love it. Beautiful. So, let's see. Here's a great question. Is it too late to have youthful, glowing skin at the age of 52?
Not at all. Like 60% of my patients, they are at age of like 40 up, and not really. Every single day is the day you can start to take care of your skin.
Love that. So, with
one question, but it's not the question. Everybody sees that what I have it in my room is what I believe of that is, if every morning you wake up, you look at the mirror, if you looks good, you feel good, the day is beautiful for you. If you look at the mirror, wake up, look at the mirror, your skin is dull, your skin is dark, that day is damage for you. That's why it doesn't matter. The treatment, it doesn't know the age. From age 12, 13, we can go to, I have patient 95 years old, and I'm treating her in last 20 years.
Absolutely. So with these customized treatments, how many treatments do you generally recommend and how often?
Okay, it goes back, depend of their concerns, the budget, and their goal. If the patient comes, they have acne, definitely I ask them to come every 2 weeks to do the treatment. Peel extraction for a few times. And then gradually I go to 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. If it's anti-aging, if they come for anti-aging, for glowing, for hydration, if it's regular, I definitely go for 4 to 6 weeks. One thing we don't have to forget is the dead skin. Think about it, if you are age 30, okay? Our body produces the new cells every 30 days. These new cells push the dead cells to the top of the skin. If we do not remove it, what happens? They clog the pores. They become whitehead, blackhead, active acne, or dull skin and aging skin. That's why always we need to do, again, go back to do a good exfoliation and then do the treatment.
That's great. All right. We have so many questions about different skincare products recommended for different types of skin. So we'll get to as many as we can. And you guys, any of these questions we can't get to, maybe we can answer them for you on Instagram and social media in the coming days.
Definitely.
So, all right. Do you pick skincare products based on the ingredients or based on the manufacturers and their claims?
Okay, usually I love to go with the products, is science behind of that. I do not go for the store, the department store products or cosmetic line products. I always everybody knows my husband is chemist, and he always helped me with the ingredient. And that's why I decided first I do my research about the products when it's in the market. And then I look at that, what is the research behind of that products? And then when it passed my husband, and then Dr. Goldman passed it, then I can do it bring it to the office and do it for my patient. Definitely, I go behind the science.
Yeah, definitely.
Science behind of the products.
So what are some of the brands that you recommend most?
I love all my products. We have it in our office. Okay, definitely SkinCeuticals is one of my favorite products. It's like 30 years science behind of that. Their vitamin C is #1 product for the skin. And then I love Elastin. Elastin has many different variety of products. And then definitely Skin Medical is another product. I really love it. And most ingredient from Skin Medical is growth factor, like TNS, advanced TNS recovery complex, or their moisturizer, their eye cream, everything has a growth factor. And that's why I like those products as well. Again, it goes back to the things I usually don't like to talk about the brand and talk about, okay, what you have to buy. I wait until my patient come to me, and when they have any question, I ask them what they are using or bring their products to me. I'm going to see what products they are using, what ingredient they are using. If it is for oily skin, it's for dry skin. And then after that, I say, okay, please use that one on your behind of hand or on your chest. And this is what I recommended. Okay. Consistency is another key after using the products. We do not want to just use today one product, next 4 weeks another product. Usually the products, it takes 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 3 months to start to work for us. That's why the consistency, if my pronunciation is right.
Consistency, it's perfect.
Yes, that's the best things.
That's really helpful. So we shouldn't use a different product every night and buy 10 different ones. We should come to you and get a regimen and really stick with it for a few months.
Yes. And I don't go with like a bunch of the products. Everybody knows me. I started with 2 or 3 products. The first, vitamin C, then anti-aging or something for correction of the skin, and then the sunscreen. After that, every month or every 2-3 weeks, we can add 1 product to our regime.
Love that. So how about products for rosacea on redness?
Okay, the rosacea, what I'm thinking is like a bacteria. Okay, we need to take care of that skin. What I like to do it in the office, which I'm doing it for more than 30 years for my patient, I do dermaplaning first to remove all the dead cells. And I love the lactic acid. The lactic acid is one of my best go for the rosacea because it helps to cut the bond between the dead cells and the skin and kill the bacteria and bring back the glow to your face and help to minimize the redness of the skin.
That's really helpful. So, are there any skincare ingredients that we should know about that should not be used together?
Definitely. If you are using retin-A, you do not want to use any products with active ingredient like glycolic acid, salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide. Not at all. Maybe some people, they love to use their retin-A 3 times a week. Okay, this way you can use 1 day your retin-A, 1 day your glycolic cream or your salicylic serum. That's why is definitely alpha hydro acid This is the products I do not want my patient use it with Retin-A. This is the way I say do not combine these kind of products together.
That's really helpful. Should you include a supplement in with your skincare routine? And if so, do you have any that you recommend?
It's better not to talk here, but I have a lot of things. I put it in my Instagram page. Please send me a message to my Instagram page. I'm going to forward you all of my the things, all the tablets, everything. I like it. It depends. You have acne, you have aging skin, or what kind of skin you have. I don't want to talk about it right now. For example, say, okay, it takes zinc. Maybe some people, they can't have that zinc. Maybe some people, that's why if I know your skin, if I know what kind of your skin and your goal is, then I make clear that for you.
I love that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. That's really helpful. And I just pasted her Instagram link in the chat if anyone needs
Thank
it.
you.
So will this 3xFacial or anything else help address any acne scars, maybe old boxcar scars? And if not, what do you recommend for scars?
Okay, sure. When I do the 3xFacial, first I do the peel for purifying procedures for acne scar, controlling the acne first and then acne scar. If the patient comes back, I do the salt treatment. I love the salt facial machine. It does few different things with natural organic sea salt. I do exfoliation. It helps to remove the dead cells, minimize the brown spot and acne scar. It's like polishing the skin. After that, I use a peel. Depend of your skin. I do like glycolic acid, salicylic acid, any peel on the skin, many different serum, and then I use the ultrasound and LED light. This is what I can do, but definitely we have many different laser treatment in the office, which you can always have a consult with your dermatology, cosmetic laser dermatologists. All are beautiful doctors and they can help you with that. I'm sure microneedling is one of the other treatment we can do, but if you decided to do microneedling, you want to go to the professional person. Please do not go just any offices to do microneedling. Go to the medical office and let a medical person do that microneedling for you.
Yes, thank you, Farzaneh. And, I love that you brought up, that since you work in this office with all the board certified dermatologists and you've been working alongside Dr. Goldman for so long, you definitely know when you can recommend one of their laser treatments or one of the treatments they offer. And you guys, you're able to a lot of times combine your efforts for someone, especially with something like acne scars. Is that right?
Definitely, yes.
I love that. So here's a great question. What are your thoughts on tretinoin and exosomes? They seem to be all the hype online.
Okay, yes, Retin-A, I'm okay with that. Not 100%. My patient, they are sitting there, they are like, you said no. Okay, with Retin-A, I like Retin-A for some kind of people, not everybody. They can use that one. Eczemos. For a long time ago, like 20 years ago, we had that growth factor in our office, right? Dr. Goldman actually created that growth factor with Dr. Fitzpatrick. They created that. Now they are starting to bring something new. It's not FDA approved yet. It's great. It doesn't hurt the skin, but if I recommend it to the patients to use it, not yet. My honest opinion.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And, cosmetic laser dermatology and especially Dr. Goldman have actually done a lot of research on this. And there's actually a new article coming out very soon all about exosomes and growth factors and and it is a lot of hype right now. But in the office, Farzaneh explains we do have a lot of growth factors and they are the original mechanism of action, right? Is that the right way
Yeah,
to say it?
exactly. And growth factor is human body protein. What it does for you, firming, tightening the skin, It helps to minimize the large pores. It gives the skin nice glow and tightness. That's what we do. Sometimes we do the growth factor, the TNS recovery complex from Skin Medical, like few weeks after the CO2 laser, our patients start to use that one. We have calcium growth factor, but this is not human body protein. It's a deer, the animals. Dr. Boatman loved the calciums. It is the growth factor, and we can start it right away after CO2 laser. We have those kind of things. We wait until all the research comes out, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. We are definitely a science-backed practice. So that's a great transition because a couple people have questions about your services before and after other cosmetic treatments. So is it better to do a facial before Botox or should I wait and get it after? And if so, how long should I wait in between?
I usually do the facial, any kind of facial, even the VIP peel. I do first the treatment, and immediately after my treatment, you can go to one of our doctors and do your Botox or any different kind of injection you want to do. Immediately after the injection, I do not do the facial because I don't want the patient after the Botox lay down, and that's not right. That's why first I do the treatment, and then immediately you can have your facial with our doctors. Or for example, if you do a lot of injection, like filler or those kind of things, I wait 1 week to 2 weeks and then I do the facial. Again, when I'm talking about facial, is my 3xFacial, my customized medical degree facial. It's not just massaging the skin.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that. It is completely different. So, all right, here's another great question. If you have older skin and you're starting to get some dark spots and you want to have them treated by lasers, should you do the laser before the facial or after?
Okay, always I love to do the facial and a good exfoliation before the laser, because when I remove all the dead cells with a good exfoliation and clear your pores, then you can have your laser treatment. The laser goes deeper and you can have the better benefit of that. I did it for you a few times, you saw.
Yes, you did. And so literally the same visit, they come to see you and the schedule's back to back and then
Back to
we'll go
back,
right
they can do
over.
the treatment, yes.
Yeah. I love that. So are there any appropriate skincare routines or treatments for eczema, dermatitis prone skin?
Yes. Okay, some people, they really love to use the vitamin C if they have eczema, but I skip that one because of the acidic of the products. I rather not to use that one. I go with niacinamide. I go with lactic acid. This is another good thing. I remember when I was very little, my mom always, if we had the dry skin, she was putting yogurt or milk in our skin to remove the dead cells. By that time, we didn't know what it is. Now we know that's lactic acid. It helps to cut the bond between the dead cells and the skin, and it helps with all the problem of the skin. Just that's a good.
That is very helpful. Thank you. So let's see, we have so many here. So, what do you think for your favorite cleansers for dry or oily or sensitive skin?
For sensitive skin and normal skin, I love the Skin Medical cleanser, regular cleanser. If you have a little bit oily skin, I go with alpha hydro acid cleanser from Skin Medical. Usually, I love to ask my patient to use every single morning regular cleanser. Doesn't matter what kind of skin you have. And then after that, for oily skin, use every night alpha hydro acid cleanser, or for the dry skin and regular skin, use it 2 or 3 times the exfoliation cleanser with glycolic acid or alpha hydro acid cleanser, doesn't matter. But don't forget about the toner.
Oh, wow. Really? We
Yes.
need a toner?
Many people, they are thinking the toner, waste the money. Why do I have to use toner? The toner actually is
Wow.
it's play a very nice role in our skin. What it does after the cleanser, if you use the toner, remove all the impurities from cleanser, it balances the pH of our skin, help to shrink our pores, clear our pores, and after that, what any serum or any products you put it on your skin goes deep to your skin. Don't forget that part. If you ask me what kind of toner I recommended for dry skin, definitely you want to use something with a hydration ingredient. For oily skin, I go with acidic toner, and for normal skin, something like fruit active toner.
Love that. Okay, guys,
SkinCeuticals has a good toner.
that's great. So we have so many great questions. We're going to try to get to as many as possible.
Oh my God, I got hundreds of the question in my
And your text, I know I still have a lot here, but don't worry, guys. We'll get to as many as we can, and we'll continue this. We want to help you all, and these questions are great. And I'm even learning, Farzaneh, I don't even use a toner. Oh my goodness, I need to step up my game. Thank you for educating. Okay, so this is a really I'm very excited to hear the answer to this question too. But tell us, someone's wanting to know why did you become a medical esthetician? They want to hear a little bit about your path.
Oh my God. Okay, if I go back to my background, when I was in my country in Iran, I was journalist. And then when I married, I was journalist by that time. When I married to my husband, I moved to Germany and Switzerland. My husband, he's environmental chemist, and he was working. Okay, when I moved to Germany, and because of language, I couldn't continue to be journalist. And my husband, because he had a laboratory and working in laboratory. Some days I was going in the laboratory, playing with the products around. And one day I noticed, oh my God, I love to make the products too. And I love to work with the skin. Again, it goes back to many years ago when my mom was putting the fruit in her skin. And then I was thinking, oh, I like to be a skincare therapist. And then from there I started. And when we moved here 22 years ago, I started to work with Dr. Goldman. Still I'm here. And thank you for everybody for all your trust and letting me to work on your skin and make you more beautiful.
Oh, love that. Thank you for telling us your story really
Of
quickly. Okay, so here's another great question. So, how do we know if we're doing too much to our skin and we could be hurting the skin barrier?
Okay, sometimes we get a lot of irritation. Sometimes we get acne. Sometimes we overdo the exfoliation. Do not forget about the exfoliation. Do exfoliation in the right time. We do not want overdoing the exfoliation. For example, if you exfoliated the skin a lot, you have a few acne and you are thinking, okay, let's do exfoliation. You make more acne because you are drying up the oil of your skin, and the body make a message to the brain, is the skin dry, produce more oil. And that's why you get more oily and you get more acne. That's why it's the best. Is your skin talk to you. That's the way I say to my patient, your skin talk to me. As soon as I touch the skin, I know. And this is something I'm sure the people, they know. If you have few acne and you break out a lot, make sure you don't do too much exfoliation. If you have a lot of dry skin, maybe it's just the moisturizer. You need to change the moisturizer. For example, we are in California. Yes, always is beautiful and always the weather is the same. But we have to make sure every season change our products, especially our cleanser, our moisturizer and exfoliation. We have to every season change that. I hope I give the answer.
I think that was great. That was very helpful. So, okay, we still have time for a few more. I'm so excited. So, this is a great one. So, if I can't afford to buy everything and I want to invest in one fantastic skincare product for aging, what would you recommend?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
I say vitamin C because I know for sure that person has sunscreen and already using sunscreen.
Very good caveat. So,
Yeah.
sunscreen first, if nothing else.
Sunscreen is the first, but if somebody asks about the anti-aging
Yeah,
products, definitely I go with vitamin C, number
I love
one.
that.
What it does, vitamin C? Protect the skin from all the environmental pollution. It helps to minimize the large pores, discoloration. It protects the skin when you go out in the sun. Definitely it protects your skin from that. And then vitamin C. Okay, one question is for all my patients. Some patients, they are using vitamin C in the morning and in the night, or they just use in the night. Please just use vitamin C in the morning because we are in environmental pollution every day in the morning outside, and we want to have the vitamin C on our skin. And use sunscreen. The sunscreen, don't think at 8 o'clock I put the sunscreen, I have already sunscreen. No, every 2 hours you have to reapply sunscreen. You put the sunscreen at 8 o'clock, you have pigment, you go out at 10 o'clock or 12, you say, I had sunscreen already. No, my dear, you do not have sunscreen. One recommendation, many people, they said, oh, I am using the makeup. Why, how can I use the sunscreen? Go with the powder sunscreen.
Mhm.
Izeden has one, and Color Cyan has another one. They are the best sunscreen, powder sunscreen. You can put it in your bag and every 2 hours reapply it.
I will pop a link in for that. And I hope you all know we have a full retail center with all of these skincare products out in the open for you to touch, try, smell, and come in and help get your see everything for your personal skin type. Someone's asking which vitamin C topical products do you recommend?
Vitamin C from SkinCeuticals. As I said, the science behind of that. SkinCeuticals has 3 vitamin C. One, vitamin C E, CF, and selenium. Vitamin C, because of vitamin E it's good for very dehydrating skin and aging skin. Vitamin CF, I go for the people, they have combination skin and acne scar or pigment. Selenium, I go with oily skin and acne skin.
So the Floritin CF is for the pigment?
For the pigment, yes.
Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm trying to pace these as fast as she is speaking. Great questions, guys. What is the best time of month to get a facial in terms of your menstrual cycle?
Every 30 days.
But should you get it when you're on your cycle or mid-cycle?
No, it's I usually go after the cycle because if I do extraction or if I use the peel, it's going to be a little bit painful for the patient, uncomfortable, and then usually you break out. Some people during the cycle they break out. That's why I say come after to clear everything.
That makes sense. Thank you.
And one thing about the people is a question of many young people or many people, they are talking about the acne scar. They have acne and they have acne scar. They said, okay, I want to take care of my acne scar. Please don't do first, take care of your acne and then take care of acne scar. Think about it. If you do laser and still you are breaking out, that laser for your acne scar doesn't do too much because you are picking it, you are doing acne, you have a lot of acne again. Then always take care of your acne and then think about the acne scar.
Yes. Hair laser. All right. So, do you have any recommendations when you get increased hair on your face and chin and neck as you get older?
I usually do dermaplaning. Dermaplaning is the best, or do the hair laser hair remover. If the hair is darker and definitely laser can help that. If it is wide or blunt, I can do dermaplaning. What it does, dermaplaning, as I said, it helps to remove all the dead cells. As benefit, remove the pitch fuzz of the skin. The hair grow back between 6 to 8 weeks. When it's growing, it's the same color, the same amount, the same texture. Yes, this is dermaplaning. This is dermosweep. Dermaplaning was the one I started with. Dermosweep is, and then I did the hydrofacial for this patient. The hydrofacial does three different things: deep cleaning, exfoliation, extraction, and I infuse the products deep to the skin, and plus LED light. This is the hydrofacial.
So this would be another example of your 3x facial.
Dermaplaning, hydrofacial, and the garlic peel. And this is the result of, you can see the movement is like a vertex. It sends all the products in and bring all the impurities out. And the people, they can see the end of the treatment, all the impurities.
Yeah, you guys, just a few more really quick photos. I know we're going over, but stay with us just a few more minutes. Look at, this is just incredible.
I did for this patient, I did this is the one she was talking about the beginning of the video. I did for her the dermaplaning, salt facial, jet peel, and VI peel. And this is the result after VI peel.
That's so amazing.
This patient, she loved the jet peel. I did for her dermaplaning, VI peel, and then she came back for the jet peel. With the jet peel, I did dermaplaning, jet peel, and then the glycolic acid on the top of that.
I love it. Okay, last photo. Someone said, can I get my glow up at 52? Guys, look at that.
Of course, here you go. This is one of my beautiful patients. I did for her the jet peel. As I said, with the pressure of the air and oxygen, I can send all the products like vitamin C, peptide, hyaluronic acid, all different kind of serum. I can infuse to your skin and help with the plumping. The result is say about 8 to 10 weeks.
So before an event, this is an amazing, great treatment to do. And then of course, our board certified cosmetic dermatologist can help with other injectables and lasers to sustain the results over years. So you have the perfect combination between the two of them. Okay, few more questions. Is dermaplaning painful at all?
Not at all. You don't feel anything at all. It's just like a blade. It comes to the surface, remove all the dead cells. Yeah. And usually I show it to you, I do one side and then I show the mirror to my patient to see how many dead cells comes out of the skin.
I think it actually feels so good. It's almost just like a good exfoliation. All right. Okay. The big hot question. People are wanting to know, what is the cost of this 3x facial? And I know it varies, but can you give us any sort of range?
Okay. It started between $570 to $970.
And you guys remember, this is not.
I can split it. Dermaplaning is 100. If I do hydrofacial, is 370, and if I add a peel to that one, is 100. That's the hydrofacial. If I do the salt treatment, dermaplaning 100, salt facial 470. If I add a peel, is 100. If not, the peel is the whole treatment is 570. The jet peel is one of the most expensive treatment because the product is very expensive. It comes from all the way from Italy, from Milan. That's why it has to pass the FDA from there. From here, the price is $870. And I usually do that one. You have the pictures for the patient. I did the jet peel for their hair. This is one of my favorite treatment for the helping the people if they have problem with their hair to help to grow the hair.
I bet you guys didn't know she treats the scalp.
This is 10 treatment I did for that patient, and each treatment is every week for 10 treatment, and the price of that is $570. Each treatment is $570, and this is the result actually after 8 weeks, even not 10 weeks.
Yes, absolutely. So, and then of course we also offer PRP and some other dermatology treatments for hair loss. And all right, 2 more questions, but for those of you that need to leave, how do you claim your 15% off? Well, I have a list of everyone that attended, that registered and attended this webinar, so you're going to be on file. You just call in and say you attended the webinar, and they will cross-match your name, and you schedule your appointment. So you can book online if you would like. I'll give you all the link right now to book your customized facial with
And
Farzaneh.
please don't forget, I do consultation, free consultation every Tuesday after 5 p.m. You can call office and make the schedule. I do the free consultation, virtual consultation, and I make a plan for you. Whenever you are ready, you can come and I do the treatment for you.
Absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth. So if you already know Farzaneh and you love this facial, you are eligible for the 15% off. But if you would like to have a consultation first and have her really analyze your skin and decide what's best, that is a phenomenal opportunity every Tuesday at 5 p.m. And that is also, I just popped a link. You can book that on our website as well. So let's see. Can you do these treatments on the chest and décolletage?
Yes, we don't stop the skincare, the neck. We go face, neck, chest, hands, arms, leg. Actually, I have a nice video. I did it for Dr. Goldman's wife. If you put that one, you can put that one. It shows it's like head to toe. I do the treatment. It takes 2.5 hours. If I do all the treatment for the face, neck, chest, hands, arms, and head. For the head. Yes,
All
is
right.
this?
So I'm just making it as
I
nice.
wish the quality was better, but that at least shows some of my work here.
So yes, this is Mrs. Goldman, who of course doesn't miss out on her.
This is dermaplaning. I do first dermaplaning, then I do dermasweep to remove the dead cells, and then I start with lymphatic drainage massage with the jet peel, and then I infuse the products deep to the skin. If you see, it's like 3 millimeters deep to the skin. Nothing touch your skin. It's needle free. It's just with the pressure of the air and oxygen. I send the products deep to your skin.
Doesn't this look amazing, you guys?
The neck, chest. And I usually customize the serum. Hands. It helps beautifully to plump the hands. I do knee. This is how I'm doing for her hair. I have before and after the pictures in my Instagram.
All right.
Okay.
So this was so amazing. We still have some more questions. I took copies of them and we'll get to them on social media. We appreciate you guys staying on a few minutes late. Thank you for dealing with our technical difficulties. Please do schedule online with Farzaneh a complimentary consultation or your customized facial. Make sure tell them you came from the webinar so you get your 15% off, which is a phenomenal promotion. And we just really appreciate your time. And Farzaneh, thank you so much for your time.
And thank you again for joining me tonight. I hope you learned something new and feel inspired to treat your skin with more attention and care. Don't forget, results come from consistency. Think of your skin journey like fitness. One facial is great, but a plan gives you transformation. You can message me, as Risa said. Call me, call office, or reach out on my Instagram. I would love to help you build a plan to work for your skin. I can wait to see you and make you more beautiful, everybody.
Thank you so much, Farzaneh. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Risa. Thank you.